Hi, gorgeous preps. I'm here today to give you your reading mini lesson. Today, our mini lesson is all about how we retell stories using a BME. Some of us have used them before. Our learning focus today is we are learning to retell a story, and our success criteria is we can retell the beginning, middle, and end of a story, and we can use language that is relevant to that story. Today, this is the BME that we're going to be using, and I've drawn it up like this, but you can draw yours up any way you would like. This is really easy to see and visualize. Today, we're going to be doing a BME for the Goldilocks and the Three Bears story that you should have watched before you started this video. We all know that the beginning, middle, and end are the parts of a story. Beginning is when we are introduced to the characters and setting. The middle is when all the fun happens and the characters have things going on. Sometimes here we have a problem. And then at the end, this is how the characters change, or is there a problem that's been solved? So they are, when we talk about a retell, they're the separate parts of a story. They're really important elements. For Goldilocks and the Three Bears, obviously, at the beginning of the story, we meet the fantastic Goldilocks, and she's walking through the forest and she comes to a house. And that's our first major thing that happens in the story. Now, I have a picture here of Goldilocks, and Goldilocks has just seen the bear's house. She doesn't know the bears live there, but she is tempted. She goes into the house. So the first part in the beginning is Goldilocks finds a house. Goldilocks finds a house. And she goes in. Okay. When Goldilocks is in the house, she is tempted to look around, and of course she finds the bear's porridge, which they have gone out because they are waiting for the porridge to cool down. And then she also moves her way through the house and sits on a chair. Now, the chair bit is a problem, and that problem happens in the middle. She sits on the chair. There's Goldilocks sitting in the chair. And what happens? What did you say? Yep, she breaks that chair. Oh, I don't think baby bear is going to be very happy about it. Now that happens in the middle. So there's been a few things that have happened at the beginning. We've got her coming to the house, eating some porridge, sitting on a chair, and then she breaks it. Now, after she's broken the chair, she starts to feel very tired. She goes up to the bedroom and she finds some beds. Now, of course, there are two beds she doesn't like. One is too lumpy and one is too soft. The third one, which is Baby Bear's bed, oh, can you see that? Sorry, is just right. So she decides to sleep in the bed. So I'm going to write Goldilocks. Goldilocks goes to sleep. She goes to sleep in Baby Bear's bed. Now, of course, this is where the ending begins, because we know that the bears are on their way home. And that's when the bears find Goldilocks in the bed. And I think Baby Bear was a little bit scared. So I'm going to quickly stick this picture here. The bears come back and they are not happy. They find Goldilocks. Goldilocks gets quite a fright as well. And what does she do? She runs out of the house, never to return again. Our problem was the bears came back and she had to quickly flee. Also, another problem in the middle part was when she broke the bed. I'd love to see you write some words to go with your pictures, but if you're not comfortable writing words, pictures are fantastic. Beginning, middle, end. I wonder what you're going to put in your beginning, middle, end. See you later.